Namaste everyone, I'm Stephen from YogaWorks, and today we're going to go through a quick energy boost just to get our body moving, to get out of our head and into our body. And you'll feel that just by moving for a little bit like this, you'll feel a lot different after just a short period of time. Also include a little bit of hip mobility, so basically there's 4 rounds of sun salutations, each one with a different aspect of the hips that we're going to be opening. So let's get going straight away. Come to the top of your mat in mountain pose. Place your feet hip distance apart, press them down, start with the hands at the heart. If you have an intention for today or for this practice, then you can bring that to mind now. Or maybe it's just, as we've said, to bring a little boost of energy to our system. That's a good intention. Take a slow breath in, take a slow breath out. Here we go. Inhale, lift the arms, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. You can always bend your knees a bit. Inhale, flat back, the heart goes forward. I like to press the shins or the hands. Exhale, step your right foot back, lower the right knee down. Go a little bit longer, so shuffle your knee a bit back and then move forward and back a couple of times. So moving between a low lunge and the half Hanuman pose. Great to start to stretch those left hamstrings. Every time you lift up, you can pull up the toes and hollow your belly back. And if your leg doesn't straighten all the way, don't even worry about it. Just go until you feel a good stretch for your body. Last one, hold for just a moment, stay here. Lengthen the back of that left leg, whether your knee is bent or straight, you can choose. And then release that, inhale, step into plank. Exhale, slowly lower down. Inhale, locust pose, reach your arms back, lift the head, lift the chest, the arms and the legs. And exhale, make your way into downward facing dog. Inhale here. Exhale, step right foot forward, left knee down. One breath in a low lunge, lift the arms, inhale. Exhale, step forward and fold at the top of the mat. Inhale, rise, go all the way up. Exhale, go straight back down, fold over the legs. Inhale, flat back, chest goes way forward. Exhale, left leg back this time. Lower the knee, make the pose a little bit longer. I like to slide that left knee back and then go in and out. So you're moving forward and back with that right hip. And just seeing how the back of that right thigh is feeling, your hamstrings, which are 3 strong muscles that work together. And they often get a little bit tight, of course, because we are spending a lot of time sitting in the same posture in a day. So it's good to just get in there. And then the last one, keep your legs straight-ish. And more than what it looks like, feel the length in the back of that right leg here. Can you draw that right hip back? Can you hollow around the belly? And can you lengthen your chest forward? All to the best of your ability. Good. Rebend the front knee, step back to plank. Inhale in plank. Exhale, lower down. Locust pose. Inhale, lift everything up. Exhale, move your way back, make your way back into downward facing dog. Inhale in down dog. Exhale, left foot forward, right knee down. Inhale, lift the arms, stretch up. Exhale, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, let's rise. Exhale, go straight back down, fold over the legs. Inhale is for flat back. Exhale, hands down, step your right foot back. Now keep the knee lifted, support yourself on your fingertips, and then really slowly bend the back knee. And as you lift it up, really squeeze that quad to lift up against gravity. A couple of times. So we're using a bit of a dynamic approach. to get a bit of space around the hips. This one is focused on hip flexors and quads, more the front tissues of the hip and the thigh. And then in the beginning you don't feel a lot, but if you do this maybe 10 times or so, towards the end you'll definitely start to feel the quad is firing up by lifting the leg up every time. Nice. Last one. Keep the leg straight. Either stop here or bring your hands up onto the thighs. So you're increasing the angle of the upper body compared to this back leg which is stretching back. Avoid going into complete banana back, so keep your ribs a little bit compact and together. Good. Hands down. Inhale, plank. Exhale, slowly lower down. Cobra this time. Slide your hands a bit further back than your shoulders. Roll the shoulders back. Broaden the chest forward. Look straight ahead, or you can even look down. Exhale, down dog. Inhale here, take your time. Exhale, step right foot forward, left knee down. Inhale, lift the arms, low lunge, one breath. Exhale to the front, forward. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hinge from the hips, all the way down. Inhale, flat back, push your hands onto the shins. Exhale, left leg back this time. We're staying this lunge with the knee up. Come onto fingertips, and then start to bend the back knee and re-straighten. Bend the back knee and re-straighten. Keep doing this for a couple of rounds. As we noticed in the beginning, it's quite easy. It doesn't do much. Maybe the first 4 or 5. And in the last 5 rounds or so, you start to feel, especially if you squeeze the quad as you go up, that it's quite a bit of work. There's some nice activation there. 2 more, and then last one. Lift the knee up, stay here, either stay here or come up with the hands onto your front thigh. Do your best to push into that back leg to get a little bit straight. And then tuck the rib cage in the front of the ribs, knit together as your torso lifts up. Another moment here to lengthen, mainly the hip flexors here. And then lower your hands. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra pose, roll the shoulders back. Broaden the chest forward. Exhale to down dog. Push your hips up and back. Inhale. Exhale, left foot forward, right knee down. Lift the arms, one breath. Exhale, step forward to the top. Inhale, rise. Exhale, straight back down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, right foot back again. This time lower your knee down, keep your right hand down. Reach the left hand back. Option 1, stay here. Option 2, lift the back foot off the mat. Option 3, if it's available, hold your back foot with the hand. And if you're holding the foot, you can just move the hips forward and back. And here's an extra challenge. Can you squeeze the right glute the whole way, but especially as the right hip presses forward? Squeeze. Do you have access to your glute in this position? So we're doing about 10 repetitions. I might lose count at some point, so if it's 9 or 12, that's also good. And then hold for a moment at the end point. Push your knee down and create the action of pulling your right knee forward towards your right hand. 3, 2, 1. Release, hands down, inhale, plank. Exhale, slowly lower. Sphinx pose, elbows under your shoulders. Tuck your toes, forearm plank. Just for a moment. Inhale here. Exhale back down into Sphinx. Place your hands under your shoulders. Tuck your toes. You can push straight up to plank or find some other way to return to down dog. Inhale here. Exhale, right foot forward, left knee down. Inhale, flow with the breath. Exhale, fold forward at the top, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Chest goes forward, flat back. Exhale, left leg back. Lower the left knee down. You're welcome to stay here. You can reach that right arm back for a little twist. You can lift the back foot, which is great to strengthen your hamstring. Or if it's within your reach, hold the left foot. There's lots of options. Don't feel bad if you don't have access to all the options just yet. This is unimportant. If you're holding the foot, it could be nice to move forward and back. But if you feel like stationary is best, to just take pause in one of those positions, then that's also good. We're just here to create a bit of hip mobility and have a boost of energy with our sun salutations. I have no idea how many we've done, but let's say this is 10, so I'm going to the maximum expression for my body, pressing the left knee down, and I'm pulling it forward to the front for 3, 2, 1. Gently release. Inhale takes you back to plank. Exhale, slowly lower. Sphinx, elbows under your shoulders. Tuck your toes. Inhale to forearm plank. Exhale, stay. Inhale to Sphinx, lower the hips. And exhale, push back to down dog. Inhale. Exhale, left foot forward, right knee down. One breath, inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, hands down, step forward, fold. Inhale, root to rise, all the way up. Last set of sun salutations. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, the right foot back. Guys, this time wiggle your left foot to the middle of the mat, so under your face somewhere, and allow the left knee to go open to the side. So it's a kind of pigeon pose, but it's way more active. Here, I just like to move around side to side, front to back. A little bit of mobility work for that outer hip. Keep this left ankle strong by pushing the edge of your back foot into the mat. It's going to help with the alignment to keep your joints safe. Maybe walk the hands a bit to the right. See how low your chest can go here. And then maybe turn over to look over the left knee. Good. Inhale, plank, step back. Exhale, chaturanga, go halfway down. Use your knees if you want to. Inhale, upward facing dog. Straighten the arms, broaden the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, right foot forward, left knee down. Inhale, raise the arms. Exhale, step forward, fold. Inhale takes you all the way up. Last one, exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, flat back, just feel the breath flow. Exhale, step left foot back. Wiggle the right foot to the middle, under your face. Allow the right knee to open to the side. Wherever it stops, that's okay, stop there. If this is plenty, stay here. But what I would recommend is to hunt around by doing little movements forward, back, side to side. And you're bound to find a couple of corners that feel a little bit sticky, that get your attention. So it's a good place to wiggle around a little bit. Again, keep that right foot and ankle strong, so you don't create any funny angles in the joints there. Maybe walk the hands left, lower the chest, nice little side stretch. Walk the hands a little bit to the right, you can look over the right shoulder. And then hands down, inhale plank. Last plank. Chest goes forward, chaturanga. Keep your elbows tight. Inhale, upward facing dog. Strong legs, push your tops of your feet down. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale here. Exhale, step the left foot forward. Lower the right knee down. Inhale, lift the arms. Instead of stepping forward, we're just going to turn to the side into goddess pose. So just choose, turn left or right, whichever one works. Bend your knees, because we've done almost the full circumference of the hips. Hamstrings, quads, outer hips. What we haven't touched on a lot is the inner thighs, so that's what these last two poses are for. You can lower elbows to inner knees, to push the knees a little bit out, and mainly try to sink the hips nice and low. Grounding down through the feet. And then if you press your elbows inside the knees, what's really nice is with the knees, press into the elbows. So there's a little tug of war happening between the knees and the elbows. Couple of breaths here, sink the hips lower, lower and lower than you ever thought was possible. Good, straighten the legs. You can wiggle the feet a little bit wider, turn the feet parallel to each other. Lengthen the chest forward, either stay here or walk the hands a little bit further back. Any amount is fine. There's lots of variations of these poses. If it so happens that your torso can fold a little bit deeper, that's good. If it doesn't happen, that's also good. Try not to have lots of weight in the head. Our aim is really to stretch inner thighs. It's not a headstand. So keep the feet really active. Press your feet down and try to drag them together on the mat. Another breath or two here. This is our resting pose at the end, you could say. Wanted to keep this to a nice and short practice. Good, lift back up, wiggle out however you want, take a seat. Place your palms together at the heart. Touch your hands to your forehead, to your heart. Bow to yourself on the mat. Thank you so much for practicing, for warming up, for creating a boost of energy. Go out and spread it to as many other people as you can and come back often. Namaste. See you soon.